Hi, I'm Rosemary with Usborne Books and More, and I am going to share with you a very small sampling of some of our chapter books that are for kiddos who are just learning to read up until maybe about age 10. So let's get started. First one I have is The Story of Mermaids. This book is really great for a very early reader because it's really short chapters, but they come with really great pictures along with the text. So I love this because if they're trying to infer what's going on, they can still refer to the pictures and help them figure out and sound out the words and the story of what's happening. And I love the illustrations too. They're super fun and colorful. This is, again, Story of Mermaids for early readers. The next book we have is our Hey Jack series, and this is different from the series of I Am Jack. Hey Jack is more for, again, kiddos that are just learning to read, so like first grade. Jack's really good friend, Billy B. Brown. We have a Billy B. Brown series as well, and they're friends. And so Jack and Billy often appear in each other's books. So Jack has lots of adventures, and again, really big text for early readers, and there are still pictures throughout the book that can help kiddos infer what's happening. Show you another one. Really cute. These are a really great fast read for your early readers. For kiddos maybe a little bit older, a little bit more advanced in reading, we've got the Pet Vet series, and this is the Motorbike Bob book in the Pet Vet series, and all of the books take place at a pet clinic. And I love at the beginning because it has all the characters, and it has like a map of the clinic, and then it has just the adventures that the animals and the owners and the vets get into. And the really great thing about these books is it has, on lots of the pages, it has vocabulary, and it has how to sound out the word. So efficient or environment. I really like that breaks that down for the kiddos. And again, every once in a while there is a picture, but not as many as the other books that we've already seen. So really great vocabulary builder. And then at the end of each chapter, they have kind of like the solution or the diagnosis, that kind of thing. So this is the Pet Vet series, and this is the Motorbike Bob book. He's the dog. Kind of the same level as the Pet Vet series, we have the Jack Russell Dog Detective series, and it's exactly what it sounds like. This guy is a dog detective, and he solves mysteries of like his bones are missing, or his blanket goes missing, something like that. And again, really cute, occasional pictures here, but there's more text in them. And really cool, they have a glossary at the end of every chapter, or close to every chapter. And again, it talks about new vocabulary that your kiddo might be reading about. And still a few little pictures here and there. But I like the vocabulary, the glossary, because this is a mystery series, so they might be referring to words like dog nap, that kind of thing. So the same as kidnap, only concerns a dog instead of a kid. So it's kind of crime words, but more in a safe, cute animal way. So this is the Jack Russell series. I really like this series here. Again, for kiddos who are a little bit older, we have the Penny Dreadful series. And Penny is a girl who, as you can see, is a magnet for disaster. She gets herself into all kinds of scrapes and situations that she has to get herself out of. She's kind of like a sassy, young Amelia Bedelia, basically, is how I think of her. Again, lots of text and still some pictures throughout the book. But if your kids like funny stories and you're not afraid to let them read about a girl who, you know, has some gumption and sassiness, then this is the series for you. And she's just funny how she gets herself out of all of these, you know, problems. So, Penny Dreadful. If you have a boy who maybe is in the 7 to 10 range, he's going to love Deadly Animals. I feel like this book was written for boys that age range, and this is literally all about deadly animals and has pictures and facts. What can happen to your body if you're stung by a jellyfish? Why jellyfish are toxic? Talking about Komodo dragons, why their venom or why their spit is venomous. They have some pages in here where like they recreate true stories that happen of somebody being attacked by a wild animal. Anyway, this book, if you have a boy, they're going to love it, I promise. We have Fairy Ponies. This book series also is for older girls. A lot more text, but a few pictures here and there. And if they're girly, if they love, you know, princesses, horses, adventure, fantasy, they're really going to like the Fairy Pony series. This is more for boys and girls that are probably around the age of 10, but we have our True Stories series, and this is True Stories of Everest Adventures. And this one definitely is more advanced, lots and lots of text, occasional pictures, but it's more of like a map based on, you know, someone who was rescued off Mount Everest or an avalanche, that kind of thing. But there's a lot of different choices in the True Stories series. And then finally, we have an Extreme Adventures series. Again, for older kids. This is the killer whale one. This boy and his family go to Antarctica and they get stranded on this big sheet of ice. And what's in the water but killer whales? So, again, lots and lots of text. Really, there's no pictures in these. So this would be really great for kiddos in like 4th grade, you know, 9, 10, 11, somewhere in there, depending on their reading abilities. We have tons and tons more chapter books. Those are just a small sampling, and you can find all of them on the website.